Bishop and Lady Notice. Honor all of the leaders who are here, all of our pastors. It's so wonderful to get to meet you and get to put names with faces. And I thank God for what he's doing here. And I also have to say thank you to the prayer warriors who have been praying in advance of this conference. Your prayers have ushered in God's presence. You have broken down strongholds. You've pushed away obstacles. You just don't, I hope that you understand how precious and how important those prayers are. Your prayers have ushered in God's presence, and we are thankful for you. Thank you for giving to the Lord. It's so good to be here.
Amen. Amen. To Bishop and First Lady Charles, thank you for your friendship, for your leadership here. We had a luncheon with all of the regional overseers and leaders, and it is evident that your leadership here has made such an impact. And so we honor you tonight and say thank you for your leadership and your love for this region. To all of the overseers and bishops that are here, let me just say I am going to be practicing my steel drum between now and next time. Steel pan? Steel pan. Not steel drum, steel pan. Well, then I'm already a step ahead because I play the frying pan at home, so I'm already a little bit ahead. Listen, I could practice till Jesus comes and I won't be able to do what they did. So can we let this steel pan band know how much we appreciate them? To Brian and Kathy Yawn, dear friends of ours, they're doing such a tremendous job leading the youth and discipleship ministries of our church literally around the world. And we appreciate and love both of you and your leadership. To Dr. Mike Baker in the seminary, Dr. Baker, it's always good to be with you. He has been at every one of these. How many of you remember the year when he got a little tight and said, "Don't forget to love Dr. Baker"? Anybody remember that message? Love Dr. Baker, come on. So as I was coming in with him tonight, multiple people, as they saw him, just reminded him they love Dr. Baker. And I said, well, they really love you around here. And he said, well, that's because I told them to say that. So Kelvin Corberis and all the others that will be speaking this week, we honor all of you. To my dear friend, the field director of Latin America, Bishop Angel Marcial, who will be speaking tomorrow night. You're going to be in for a treat, and he is such a great leader in our church. And have been with him multiple times in Latin America, and it's always an honor to be in service with him. He is a dear friend of ours as well. So let me just say, it is an honor for us to be here tonight. We were in Jamaica just 6 or 7 days ago for the 100th anniversary of the New Testament Church of God in Jamaica. And you would have to know the history. 1925, 62 people organized the church there, and through much persecution, they lost their jobs, they had rocks thrown at them, their buildings torn down, they were made fun of, and yet they persevered. And today they are one of the largest denominations in Jamaica, but literally impacting the entire world. And so we honor you tonight and your work there. In fact, I'm going to be in just a few days in England with the New Testament Church of God there and celebrating their convention. And so I told Bishop Charles this was my Jamaica month. I was in New York yesterday, and there were several Jamaican churches that were with us there, with you in Jamaica last week, and we're going to be with the Jamaican church in England. Sorry he won't let you come with us, but you are invited. So congratulations on 100 years. We honor you for that. And then I've got to say, amen, amen. While we just were in New York, and I've got to give credit there. The state office has done a tremendous job. We were set up in the middle of Times Square, and for 6 hours, from 3 o'clock to 9 o'clock, preacher after preacher after preacher just declaring the gospel of Jesus Christ to that city. It was tremendous. And in fact, Bishop, as I was standing down in Times Square and somebody was up there preaching, a man came and tugged me on the arm and said, you're the general overseer? And I said, well, yeah, Gary. He said, well, I know who you are. And I said, are you with the group here? He said, no, I'm a pastor in Puerto Rico. We are up here on vacation, and I saw you. And he said, I wanted to come over and say hello, got his picture with me, and didn't even know what was going on. So I told him, I said, stay with us. There's several people in the area that speak Spanish. We need more translators to be praying. So they stayed and prayed, and we're there by accident, or by divine providence, I should say. So your influence